Ugh. Hey guys, so today we're gonna be doing a thing where Today we're gonna be doing a thing where I go through my old Roblox myth that is now very much so dead and abandoned. But yeah, we're gonna go through these. We're gonna see how bad they are, because these are like two-ish years old, yeah, maybe even more. So I'm gonna be giving like fun facts about this stuff too while I'm going through, because why not, you know? Alright, this was like my second ever Roblox game, I think. Hold on. Alright. This was like my second ever Roblox game. It was I get like a group of people to join in during one of these quote tests, and I would like, alright, so I'd wait for them to all arrive. I'd stand here really auraful, I know. Ignore that. I was a really bad builder. There's a lot of cracks and crevices and stuff. So everybody would get here, and I'd be like, alright, let's start the test or something. I'd have a different outfit on than this. I'd be like, alright, let's start the test, guys. And start through. Basically, it's just a giant obstacle course, you know? Like, you go through everything. Right? If I fall here, I swear to God. You go through everything. If you fall down there, you die. And usually you'd get kicks from the server, but I ended up turning that off because everybody who played this game sucked and couldn't complete it for some reason. You'd get to the end where there's a key, you'd use the key, go to the next door. This one is like stupidly difficult for some reason, cause one, there's like a little thing you can just crouch into, not crouch, but go into there, but it does a quarter of your health every hit, and these walls are like barely the size of an average Roblox avatar, so a lot of people died to this, and I have like 2 people for the rest of the run, which kind of ruined the whole thing. Oh God, I'm gonna die here. Oh yeah, then you'd go into this elevator after passing the whatever this is. I think it was gas, if I remember. You go into the elevator, which is super buggy, horrible design too. You'd use a key there too. There's another key here. This I would give like a little break here and be like, alright, so there's a maze up ahead, whatever. I tell them to tell me when they get the key, so I could just run ahead of them and, you know. Go. Okay. Alright, we're back. So I would run ahead of everybody once they told me they'd find the key. They'd found the key. The key, it's like a simple maze, you know. Key's right here. You grab it, and I'd be like, alright. I'd wait at the door for them, and I'd be like, alright, open the door once you found the key. I'd open the door, I'd quickly run over here, grab this key. And then here, this is my favorite one. Here, you would vote someone out, right? And once you were voted out, you'd go, I'd like send them through this door, which they had no obligation to do whatsoever, because that door, I think, automatically opens after a bit. But you'd get sent through this door here, and then you'd appear in there, and water would start filling up. I'll show you guys, editor me, cut to. Alright, this is what it would look like if you drowned. You'd go through here, there's not even like a door or anything you click, there's just a teleport pad there. Teleport into here, water starts filling up the room, you see everybody out there trying to like stop you or whatever. It doesn't even start damaging you once it fills up all the way. Just, yeah. And usually this would kick you out too, but it was also bugged to the point where you start taking damage out here too. If you give it a second, you'll see. Yeah, there it goes. So basically, if you didn't get kicked out, you're in an infinite death loop. Yeah, that's about it for this game. Anyways, that's that. So you would die there, and then they'd go into this room. Another explanation here, because I had to pan for runtime. This thing was only like 15 minutes long. In the next room, find the key and unlock the door quickly. I misspelled that. Quickly before you freeze. So literally, the floor here just damages you slowly. That's it. Key's right there. I'd have the little kiddos run around through here trying to find it. You know, do whatever. This thing's really bugged because you could just like sit up here and heal faster than you took damage. It would not work very well. And that was the last trap. You go through here. I like stand here or something. There's a tripwire that kills you. I stand here. I'm like, congratulations, you passed. Go on ahead. And then nobody ever fell for that tripwire. They just go out here, leave, and be free. You know. You do you. There's nothing out here. It's just a forest, little tiny forest area. Then yeah. Alright, this is the second game. This one's called House. It's not very much gameplay to this, but you do get to see the wife here. The other one, Scrapyard Trials, was by far the most polished and had the most gameplay. This was literally just here for lore purposes. I'm not too sure why there's a force field when you spawn in. That kind of ruins it, but still. So the whole point of this one is that you play as the wife's ghost. You can tell which avatar I spent money on. You play as the ghost with that mirror that I probably found on the toolbox or something. All you do here is you stare into here and see the dude. You see him reading a missing poster, I think. I don't even think it's shown to be a missing poster. There's something in this game that makes it really laggy, and I'm not too sure what. Yeah, there's nothing in the paper, bro. What are you reading? This is the avatar he had before. I think the head got taken down. Yeah, you'd look through here, look through the door, you'd see him there, grieving, whatever the hell. There's one more game, and then I'll explain the story. Alright, yeah, this is the last account. Sally wants to live very, you know, original, man. The ceiling here is really low for some reason, but you get a full view of the house. This was supposed to say something about an airplane trip or whatever. I'm not too sure, but I changed it at some point, and I don't know why. So there's not very much here. Again, it's just a walking simulator. Because, how do I implement lore without having to try hard at all on gameplay? Yet again, the stupid thing is laggy as hell for some reason, where it's running horribly. But now you're playing as the dude himself, you know. The update kind of got to him a little bit. That's the wrong face. There's a lot of static. Dead plant with a crate. Oh yeah, this thing's unanchored. I remember that. I showed my friend this like last week. I found out it was unanchored. For some reason there's a lot of beans here or something. Yeah, there's literally nothing here to do. This is the seat that he sits on. This is right after the trip, airplane trip. All right, let me explain the lore here. So we have two characters. We have Rust, and we have Rust, who's the guy that you saw in the chair, and we have Sally, which is the ghost girl you saw. This is like 2 years old, so it's really bad. But still, Sally, the girl went on a Sally is Rust's wife. She went on a trip or something on an airplane, and then the plane crashed and she was reported missing, and that put Rust into a real spiral of depression there, you know. Because, I mean, like, your wife just went missing. I mean, that's what happens, man. Oh, yeah, I didn't know what... So after his wife goes missing, he goes goes a little bit crazy after mourning for so long. When he stops caring for himself, he needs to, like, put on breathalyzers or whatever to stay together, I guess, and not die immediately. And that's not very good for his brain. So he like starts experimenting on people, trying to see if, like, I don't even know why he experimented on people. I don't remember, but he experiments on people, which is what the Trials game was. And then if they die, oh well. If they live, then oh good, you get to live. That's it. That's literally the whole story. Dude's wife goes missing and he starts kidnapping kids. Alright, yeah, that's literally it. Thanks. Goodbye.
Hey Susie, it's your best friend Chris. Unpredictable, good vibes, and good vibes all around. What's with the expression, dude? Don't you recognize your best friend? Why the fuck are you looking at me like that? Why do you got that same expression on your